Come to the Pilbara, they said. It'll be fun.
I don't have my big girl pants on today.
Bloody corrugations. We're going for bugs.
Did you undo the bonnet?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Holy crap. Illegal.
Bloody bugs. Jesus.
Did someone say KFC?
Someone did say KFC. Alright. We're going to try to get some... Oh, we've got little creatures here everywhere. I'm going to try to get some bug off because these bugs are... Can hardly see it at the windscreen. They are full on. How much you're supposed to put in?
So it's clean under the bonnet.
Reasonably, yeah.
Well, good morning. It is Wednesday the 6th of March. We've just driven from Point Samson and we've come through the mining roads as we make our way down towards Karijini, but we're not going to Karijini National Park unfortunately on this trip because we've got the Kui in tow, but we're heading to a rest area down near there. Now we've only got 193 k's to go and it says 2 hours and 32 minutes. The road has just changed from bitumen to red dirt. Is that a truck? I was just talking to the locals. So it's actually my turn to drive. Hey. Whoa.
Yeah, they said there is a floodway up here that you can get through. He said, but this road goes, it's pretty bad.
That's bitumen that way?
Yeah.
Okay. So Google was telling us to go back towards Port Helen and turn right onto the Great Northern Highway, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go the most direct route, which is shorter distance. It's actually shorter time, apart from this part. The other thing is we don't have a spare tyre, so we weren't able to get ours fixed in Karratha. So I think it's a better idea to stick to bitumen. Where's my girl? Where's my girl? Where's my girl? You're nice and hot, aren't you? Because that's obviously rocky there. I don't have my big girl pants on today.
Come on.
Let me put my seatbelt on. Glad you did that. That's a lot of water. How'd that feel?
Yeah, fun.
What, I'm still driving?
Yeah, because there's no more.
You sure?
Yeah, that's the only one.
Alright.
Loving it. Way too fast. So we've had to take a slight detour. We've been running into a couple of miners and just asking them what's the better road, because they've had quite a bit of rain here overnight, and some of it's impassable. So it's always good just to pull over and ask someone rather than just trying to follow your HEMA maps or your Google. And now we've put another extra hour onto our trip, but I'd rather do that on a road like this than getting stuck in the middle of nowhere at some causeway.
The other option was going back to Port Hedland and getting on the main highway. So now sometimes you better opt taking the main route than the quickest route, because it doesn't end up being quicker.
Yeah, especially this time of year, and we know it's like, you know, it's pretty wet, and they just get like a big downpour overnight, and that's it. The roads just get flooded really quickly, and we knew that. That's all fine. It's all part of the adventure. But everyone's super helpful. All these miners that work out here, most of them are females, aren't they?
Yeah, and they know the roads really well.
They know the roads. They just give you some great information. So that would be our tip if you come these back ways. The other thing I forgot to mention is that we don't have a spare tyre.
I mentioned that. I said that's why we're not taking the dirt road.
Yeah.
Now we're on the dirt road.
Yeah, we couldn't get one in Karratha, unfortunately. They had every size but ours.
Okay,
so
get back.
So we've got to be cautious. We do have a tyre repair kit, absolute worst case scenario, but we'll keep an eye on our monitors and make sure that we're not going to shred another tyre, because that would be a disaster.
Okay, so we've got a giraffe in the car. She's at the back. She pops her head over. See what's going on.
Back to bed. Lie down. Lie down. She hates the corrugations. corrugations.
So is that safe to drive without?
Yeah.
All that's going to get knocked.
That's all fine, mate.
Babe, you've said that before. We can just pull over there and put it back on.
Can't. Put it back on.
Well, surely you got bolts.
Not that size. Nothing's gonna hit there, babe.
Is the other side tightened? We're going through water crossings and is there a bolt there?
Right, let's hit the road.
It's port.
It's another day at the office.
I think I prefer being in a real office at this stage.
No, you don't. How's the scenery right next to the train? The iron ore?
Harvey will love that.
She's long. Goes for miles. Got bitchy.
The bitch is back.
It's back alright. Just makes you happy when you're back on the
But
bitch.
for how long?
I don't know for how long. Doesn't look like for long.
Is this bitumen or is this?
This is bitumen. Just watch this floodway. We don't have bitchy.
Too fast last time, and then he's going very slow.
Good girl. These things they always do ya. Those coverts. Let's watch the big rock. That's the key on this road. Just keep following the railroad line. Doing a good job, just keep chipping away. It does feel like the never-ending road.
It is, that's what I'm tired of. It's like, when are we going to get to the highway and pump our tyres up? Just break. Safe ground.
Come to the Pilbara, they said. It'll be fun. The old girl needs a good wash. Tell you what though, she's done a bloody remarkable job. We made it. That's going to be a ripping sunset.
How nice is it?
Good job, Dales.
Good job, sweetheart. Let the gill out.
Lift the cue out. Good girl. Yeah. Where are we? Where are we? Yeah. Happy. Happy girl. Albert Tognolini free camp. And these wonderful views. Have a look at the mountains.
It's like a free intro to Karajini National Park.
That's right. And here you're allowed to have dogs.
Right.
Look at this gorge. Stunning.
Flies aren't too bad.
The temperature's really dropped. It's good. It's only about 30. Oh wow, that's stunning.
Going to be good.
We're parked just over here. What's this all about, sweetheart?
It's all about the highway. So sealing the Great Northern Highway between Newman and Port Hedland, which they did in 1978, just after you were born, sweetheart.
Mm.
But yeah, there's all these other routes that you can take, like, so here we were at Marble Bar, and we had the option to come down here.
But no, true journey unknown form.
We actually went through Port Hedland to Point Samson, then down to Karratha, and then came somewhere through here, back out at Tom Price, and then, God.
Straight through Rio Tinto mine site. It was stunning though. It's what a long drive, 9 hours?
8 hours.
8 hours of just unrealness. Look at that, big trucker.
Sweetheart.
Coco's messed up the bed.
Yeah, you're on Mummy's side again. Daddy.
No dogs on tour.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Where are we? We are at Albert Tognolini Rest Area.
It's close.
It's actually Albert Tognolini Lookout, but you can camp here. And we were the only ones here until about 7 o'clock last night when this car turned up and we got a bit nervous. We decided to go out and say hello, and it was just a little young couple, backpackers from Denmark.
Mm.
Yeah. So they're just over there. But yeah, it's just you see, it's just the two of us. But the view outside is amazing, so I'm going to take you outside and have a little look-see. Oh, before I do that, so we got an influx of these insects last night. I don't know what they are, but they're everywhere. Look at the floor. Mass destruction I actually don't know how they died. So we had this soy wax candle going and they all decided to come in there. So we've cleaned most of it up, but there's still some down there. It's so disgusting. Anyway, we put the thermocell on and I think that worked pretty well. Look, that's burnt.
Yeah.
See that blue part? Put the citronella on, citronella candle, that worked, but no bug spray worked at all. Look at them. It was a beautiful night last night, so we had all the hatches open, but I had this closed. See that? Gross. Anyway, I don't know, somehow they were coming through the lights or through the sides, I don't know. They're just annoying. I'm just trying to watch maths and they were just flying everywhere, doing my head in. Anyway, let's go outside. Okay. So one thing about driving in the Outback, if you leave your muck mats on, that's what they're going to look like. That's what they should look like. This one obviously stays inside the door, but yeah, they need a good clean. Okay. As you can see, the car and the caravan's filthy. Look at all this. And I suppose that wouldn't happen if we had the stone guard still on there, but the stone guard's very heavy and it would impact our turning circle. As you would know when I broke the tail light.
Such a beautiful morning. It's finally not stinking hot. Bit of a breeze. The flies are still friendly.
That's good. I'm just reading all your amazing comments.
That's lovely.
I like the person that said, love Laura get out of the water so you don't lose your sunnies. Never mind poor Laura getting hammered by the waves. Yes, darling. Don't worry about me.
There's a bit of a backstory to that one, but it's funny because Laura lost a pair of thongs maybe 3 days earlier and we hadn't heard the end of it, and I'm thinking, God, if she loses these sunnies, it's going to be the end of me.
Hey, I didn't lose the thongs. They got taken away by that gale storm wind when we were losing our awning.
Anyway, I did have concerns about Laura actually being out there because it was rough.
Oh, you could have drowned.
Yeah, easily. So I was definitely concerned. That's why I wasn't even in the water. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you thinking? Like, have a look at it. It didn't look as bad on the camera, but it was very rough. Never really shows it on the GoPro, but never mind.
There's a plane above.
We made it here and it's so beautiful. Isn't it cute? You're happy? Just don't like the flies.
Where's it going? Perth to... Jesus, where's that place? Coup to where? Oh, it's a mine. Coup de Dairy Mine. See? You learn so many different things when you're out here.
You do, out in the very outback of Australia.
Let's see where we're going today. Let's just put in Kalgoorlie. Hope for the best.
It doesn't matter if it takes us down a dirt track.
We've come this far.
We'll just do it without a spare.
What's she doing?
I
think she wants to play with the ball. I think she would love that, darling. You've got the yellow one or the red one?
Where are they?
In that basket. Yeah, Daddy's coming. Just not down a cliff, darling.
That was my idea.
We don't have time to get her from the gorge. Down the driveway. That's better. Yeah, a bit of cloud cover is nice. Nice reprieve. Hey, yeah, you got the ball? Oh, you're so happy. You give it to Dad. You give it to Dad. Oh my God, did you just pop it?
Yeah.
Coco.
We got ball down. First throw.
You idiot. Oh dear. Okay, we've got a second one. Actually, we've got plenty.
Our GVM's over because of those balls.
But this is what makes her happy. We tire her out, she has a drink of water and then sleeps. And no corrugations means she'll be good in the car. Alright, Kalgoorlie from our location is 13 hours. It's doable. 1,150 Ks.
If we get going now.
We've made it to Newman. And Misto's done a good job.
I've been wanting to do this all week. Hello, Newman. If you know, you know.
Is that from Seinfeld? King Billy hates Newman.
Hello, Newman.
Do we need fuel? No. Depends how cheap or expensive it is. $2.26. No thanks. It's going to get cheaper as we go further out.
Alright, we're going to try to get a tyre. Roads, this Great Northern Highway, it's that close to being flooded over, and if that happens, we're stuck here for a while. So thankfully it hasn't.
It's so flat and low, like it's not a high planed area. That's why.
No, it doesn't take much rain for that to fill up. Seriously, it's concerning. We're going to have to stick to the main roads today because of the downpours that they've had. I'm just guessing that these back roads are going to be way too risky to take, especially with some of the causeways and stuff that they'll be going through there. Not to mention, we don't have a spare tyre because we've just been to Newman, no spare tyres. Like, it's a mining town. I just can't understand how there's not a tyre that can be fitted to this car. Just don't get it. But then you see these massive tipper truck tyres that are, you know, probably $100,000 each, all lined up on backs of trucks.
Yeah. Not to mention, he said he was going to have a look for you and then call you back, and he never called you back.
No. So I went to two places, one Tyre Power and then East Pilbara tyre place. He said, yeah, I'll give you a call back in a minute. Just doing something at the moment. He never called back. They didn't have our brand of tyre anyway, but I was trying to get a like for like, just for peace of mind, and he wasn't confident about that either, so he never called me back, and so we just pushed on. But Tyre Power didn't have anything, so.
But if you're going to do these off-road areas, I strongly recommend you bring 2 spare wheels, because this is the issue that you're going to have along the way, is that these tyre shops won't have the tyre that you need to put on your car, or the one that you want. It's going to be more expensive, and they've got to do it on their time, not your time. So we didn't really want to be stuck in Newman for a few days until they could fit us in either. So we'll just try and get one in Kalgoorlie.
Yeah. Look, if we do get a flat, we can get towed. Absolute worst case scenario, but touch wood, we've got the tyre monitor on, so we should be right. Yeah, we'll just keep pushing on. It's a nice day to drive. It's a bit overcast, but it's not 45 degrees, so we're happy about that.
Had a bit of rain, had a few road trains.
Yeah. It's good.
But it's green, it's different.
Yeah.
The hills.
It's definitely different. It's a good road. It's a good road to take. There's not a lot of rain around.
Copy that, thanks.
It's super important to have your CB on to channel 40 on these roads, especially with all those road trains. Generally they'll have a pilot at the front, pilot at the back, and they'll call you and let you know that they've got an oversized vehicle, whether it's 4.5 metres or 5 metres, and that enables you to realise how much they're going to be taking up of your lane. So you just basically slow down, don't panic, just slowly move over to the side of the road and keep a reasonable speed, and also acknowledge them when they've called you through. I said to Laura before, imagine if the missus come home and said, I bought you a Tonka.
If the missus comes home and I say that.
Yeah, I bought you a Tonka. Missus comes home and tells me, I bought you a Tonka.
Dreaming. I'm still waiting for
Only Gina Reinhardt can do that.
I'm still waiting for my 3-door Prado.
Yeah, you got your mint green fishing rod.
It's dying, darling, it's dying. Jesus Christ.
Be nice of him to call that in.
No, he just shoves you off the road.
Yeah.
Like there's a bollard there. Just 2 big swimming pools for Gina.
Look at the size of that. That is some serious machinery right there. Good when they communicate with you, because you know there's nothing coming the other way. So it's more stressful when you have no communication and the truckie's not talking to you. You don't know what's coming the other way, so you've just got to sit behind them until you get that clear spot. The other stressful thing is the amount of water that's on this road. It's just crazy. good job, sweetheart. That was a big day. Time for a jar. Let the princess out. You always bring Monkey with you. Where are we, Gil? You happy girl? Okay, it's enough. Beautiful. So we're at Lake Nayland, and as you would have seen, we got in here last night just as the sun was setting. It was actually quite nice.
You know what? It's a good thing that we woke up today. We're alive in the Outback.
I think Laura got a little bit worried last night, a bit scared. It did feel a touch eerie, but I was fine. I woke up a few times. It's like really muggy sort of sleeping conditions. So you've got your windows open, you hear everything. There's a little bit of road noise from the trucks, but we're actually set a fair way back from the road, and the lake is sort of semi-full. So it's quite pleasant. It's not too bad. It's not a bad little rest stop if you want to be here. But the time of year that we're travelling, there's no one around, so that's probably what makes it a little bit more eerie.
Exactly. It's actually a beautiful spot, you know. That the stars were amazing last night, but
yeah, it was perfect. Yeah. Perfect for what we needed. But we've got to crack on today because we need to make it to Kalgoorlie, and that's 700-kilometre drive. And we've still got to look at getting another spare tyre. Maybe at Mount Magnet. We'll see. Coco's had a good run around. She's found a ball out there, so she's wrapped one of those really good balls from Pet Barn. And Laura's getting some work emails sent to her.
Work text, yeah. Gonna have a meeting next week. Went on tour. Let's
kick it, rip it. It's getting hot in here.